With Chiron in Aries, we subconsciously feel that acting on our own or asserting ourselves without permission isn't actually safe. Because somewhere in our past, we either lost something or were punished for expressing our Aries qualities. We learned that we should be seen, but not heard, that anger is dangerous to show, and that taking the lead makes us selfish or aggressive or just cringe. So we stopped trusting in our own Aries qualities and instead started seeing ourselves as being deficient in the realm of Aries. But it's not a nice feeling to feel like we're deficient in anything, right? So unconsciously, in order to mask that pain of feeling deficient, we learn to perform another version of ourselves. There are two versions that we might have learned to perform. The first is one of overcorrection, where we try to overcompensate and prove that we are indeed Aries enough. We might always try to go first, even if we're not ready. We might be very prone to anger because hesitating feels so shameful. We might be super competitive or try to take up as much space as possible. We overcorrect almost as a way to dare other people to question our abilities so that we can prove that, yes, we are actually capable of being Aries. The second performance is one of avoidance, where we'll dismiss and hide and suppress just to show that it's not actually necessary to be Aries at all. We might always let other people go first, even if we're ready to. We might always try to be easygoing and defer decisions out to other people. We might avoid anything related to leadership or competition. We do this as a way to avoid the possibility of failure when our Aries traits are being tested. When we're overcorrecting, we're constantly expending energy being on the move and looking out for opportunities to assert ourselves and be a leader. And there's no time for rest because rest looks like weakness. Now, when we're in avoidance mode, we're constantly holding ourselves back and making ourselves small. And that type of suppression also takes a lot of energy. Eventually, the costs add up and we start to feel exhausted and disconnected in a way that rest just doesn't heal. These performances can feel like a very core part of our personality because we've been doing them for so long. So how do we get rid of them if they're so integral to who we are, right? We'll start to notice a lot of repeating patterns in our life that force us to pay attention and work through it. We might, over and over again, find ourselves in competitive situations that we didn't ask for, or attract in people who always need us to take the lead, or just simply notice ourselves feeling very frustrated on the inside when we're constantly letting other people talk over us. So the goal is to shift the way that we perceive our own Aries qualities. For example, we might be ashamed of asking for help. So we need to find a way to feel genuinely on a core level that asking for help is empowering and sexy and cool and anything but shameful. And once we're able to do that, we start to immediately integrate our Aries qualities in a much healthier way. And that's Chiron and Aries. You can book a reading with me and we can work through any Chiron and Aries themes in your life, or you can go visit my Substack and read more about Chiron.